everyone, in this video today we're going to be making a monster craft. All you're going to need is an empty tissue box, some white paper, can be computer paper, construction paper, whatever it is that you have at home, some markers, specifically a black marker, and some scissors. If you have child-friendly scissors at home and you want your child to try this activity, stay tuned, I'll show you some modifications, and if not, I'll just show you what you have to cut for your child. So you can have your child decorate the outside of the box. They can use markers, they can use paint, you can measure out some construction paper and change it up that way. I'm choosing to keep the design as is because it is pretty cool. So I'll show you how we use our paper and how we're gonna get ready to cut and tape or glue everything in. So we need to make the eyes and the teeth for the monster. I'm gonna start with the teeth because those are straight lines. And straight lines are a lot easier for children to make and cut. So, for the teeth, all we're gonna do is make some triangles like so. You can have your child do this, or you can do this, but it's basically just a zigzag line for your child to cut. So it should look something like this, although your teeth can look however you prefer. If you want them to be curved, it just might be a little harder for your child to cut, but it's whatever your preference is. So now when we're teaching our children how to cut, if your child's a little more advanced, they should be able to put their hands in properly, know to open and close, have their helper hand hold the paper, and follow the line. You might have to help them twist it a little bit, but that's okay. Now if your child is a little less advanced, I can show you what to do for teeth, so you can give them an opportunity to cut. So for these teeth, you're just gonna make a rectangle. And again, this is if your child is newer to scissor skills, because it's way easier to cut longer straight lines. You're gonna show them to put their thumb in the little hole, fingers in the other hole, holding it like this, practicing open and close, open and close. You can even put your hands in as well to guide them with support, and you can show them how to hold the helper hand or be support in there. Open, close, turn the paper for them, open, close, turn the paper for them, and again, you're supporting them with this open, close. Again, if your child's newer to scissors, you can make teeth like this. If your child's a little more advanced to scissors, you can make teeth like this. If your child, you feel, is not ready for scissor control and doesn't have enough fine motor control or strength in their hands, you can cut for them. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut these teeth out, and I'll explain to you the rest of the process. So in addition to making the teeth, we're gonna make eyes. I'm choosing to make 2 eyes for my monster. You can make 3, 4, 5 eyes, however many you want. It could be anything, it's a monster. So you can pick whatever color you want for the eyes. Again, I'm gonna just use black because that's what I have here. For the eyes, all we're doing is making a circle and a dot inside. Again, you can have your child do this part. You can use googly eyes. It should look like that. And then your child can cut if they're good with curved lines, but if not, I recommend you cut these. So again, if you're gonna have your child cut curved lines, help her hand hold the paper. Our hands are properly in the scissors. We open and close, open and close. Again, you're probably gonna have to support them and guide it around like so. Open, close, remind them verbally with that prompt, as it will help them complete this task. Open, close, or you can cut it yourself. Open, close, open, close, open, close. Get 2 eyes, 3 eyes, 4 eyes, however many eyes that you want. Your child probably can draw the circles out at any stage. You just might have to hold their hand and physically guide them through making the circle. So again, cut out this circle and my other set of teeth. Now I've also seen other crafts with boxes like this where you can make slippers, you can make roller skates, all pretend. So you don't have to use your tissue box for this craft, but I thought making a monster would be pretty cool. Again, cutting out the teeth, open, close is our prompt. Helper hand holds the paper. If your child is steady with cutting straight lines, You might have to turn the paper for them. Otherwise, you might have to hand over hand with your child for the cutting part and for the twisting of the paper part. So now that that's finished being cut out, we have 2 sets of teeth and 2 eyes. So this part's going to be a little bit on the trickier side. You're definitely going to have to help your child with it. I have tape here today, but you can use glue. You can use whatever it may take to stick it in. So first thing I'm going to do is get my teeth ready. And all I'm going to do for this part is I'm just going to fold up the tape. Use about 2 pieces of tape. You can glue a line across the top. And then we're going to get ready to stick it inside of our tissue box. So now that we have that ready, I'll show you how we stick it inside of the tissue box. And put it right under here. So you might have to put it in for your child, but your child can practice squeezing or pushing to make sure your tape is in or to help the glue stick. So it's going to look like that. We're going to do the same thing to the other side with your other set of teeth. Again, a glue line across the top. Your child can do that part by his or herself. You may have to hold their hand and guide and support for gluing, but it doesn't really matter if the glue gets all over because you just need a little bit for it to stick. Do that now. Again, you're going to probably have to put it in for them, but your child can help you with squeezing it together. So your mouth is going to look like this. Next up is the eyes. If you want to make a nose or freckles or anything, you can. You don't have to. But again, your child can glue this part too. You might just have to support their hand control. Otherwise, if your child can do it independently, no problem. Just make sure they're gluing the 2 circles. Again, I have tape, so I'm just going to tape them really quick. You can have more than 2 eyes. You can have 1 eye. You can put them all over the box. It doesn't have to be the exact positioning that I'm saying. So, I'm going to put 1 eye right here, just on this edge of the box, and the other eye over here next to it. And there you have a tissue box monster to play with. Thanks for watching.